What's up, King fam? What's up, dears around the world? Welcome back. It is a pleasure to have you here. If this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. My name is Dennis. It is a pleasure to have you here. Today we're going to be checking out Dimash, the story of one sky. Now, this video is almost 14 minutes long, and this is a reaction video. So you guys know that I have to pause throughout, or they're probably going to block it, copyright claim, and all that stuff. But I promise I will try to limit the pausing to a minimum. And I'm sure instead of just a song, this is a short story, kind of like Michael Jackson's Thriller, telling a story in a short film. So let's go ahead and dive right into this, see what Dimash has cooked up for all of us. Before we get started, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure notifications are turned on. Check out the description box. You'll see a lot of links to click on to show love and support to the channel. And as always, drop suggestions and requests for future reactions down in the comments section. It's Tuesday, the beginning of the week. I hope that Monday was good for you. Forge the week however you want it to be. You have that power to control it. Let's go. By the way, I did not see the teaser. I did not watch the teaser, so I really have no idea what this is about. Dimash, coup de la baguette. Requiem. So they're trying to revive him. He's been in the water, drowning, trying to bring him back. Eyes open. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. All right, gotta pause it for a bit. I've been letting it go for over a minute now, so let's just put it this way. If you guys see text over the video, that means that they initially blocked it, so I had to put text over it. So, all right, let's back it up just a little bit and then keep going. I am glad he came back, though. Good job, young man, for doing the chest compressions. Good job. You got a second chance, my guy. Second chance, young man. The story of one sky. So this is probably how it all started. This is probably where the story starts from. All right, before we start, it's been like another minute, so just pausing it for a second, just to the obligatory pause. If I do one a minute, I'm good.
Can't believe what's happening at all. Eyeballs crazy, we reborn to fall.
Is it all in English?
We are the reason we're causing all that pain. To the secret room that gave us life.
Wow, we're the ones that's causing all the pain to the sacred womb that gave us life. Okay. True.
One that gave us life. Billions of hearts, billions of cells and souls and dreams. Billions of lives shouldn't ever turn to senseless horror, so disembarked. Unfollowed, they should fall.
As a ruler, my task is to keep order and protect my country. But I don't deprive you of your freedom. The world is open for me, and I want to give it to you.
So what is this a symbol of? What is this a symbol of? What war, what leader is this symbolism for?
Can we balance all that of your regret? Our future, is it possible to say? So when all the words and Bibles falling, we decide to stop the draining. We decide to follow their light.
Dimash sounds like he's really good at getting that emotion out. Like he sounds like he's on the verge of tears. Like this is a very meaningful thing that he's singing.
You must be strong to accept freedom and bring it to the world. United, we will enter every city, every house. We will lead everyone who is ready to start a new life. Anyone who resists will not find a place next to us.
So in the beginning of like the first little verse, that first kind of stanza that was there, I don't even know if that's the right way to say it, but we will not follow death, but now we will follow life. Contrasting, I like that.
Find a place next to us. War.
Wow.
War is the way to unite people.
That is not true, actually. That is not true.
Way to unite people.
It's a way to manipulate people. I don't know if I call that uniting. It's a way to manipulate the narrative, that's for sure.
Learn to share again. Learn to share again their love, not share.
Using a different part of his voice, a lower part.
We have passed the moment of imagine.
There he is. I gotta pause it because it's been going on for a good minute now. I love how Dimash is starting to open up now. Now we see him on screen. He's fighting. For a moment, it looked like he was, man, I'm in despair. He was like, no, I'm not gonna just sit here. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep making that turn to right. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I'm gonna be on the edge of this fiery grave. Like I'm gonna be on the right side of this fight, the right side of this grave. I'm not gonna fall into it. I'm not gonna fall into death. I'm gonna stand in the light. I'm gonna stay in the life. I like it. You got the tactical group coming in. This guy right here is coming down the hall. This guy right here is kicking the mess out of somebody on the ground. You about to go down, mastermind, Mr. Leader of the sinister army, nation, whatever you are. You about to go down. Valdenberg. Sounds like we're doing some Arabic type stuff now. Maybe. Don't get mad at me if that's not what it is. That's what it sounds like to me now, though. Wow. Definitely doing some things with his voice I've never heard before. I don't really know what's going on now, what part of the story is going on now. For those of you that are familiar with the culture and what this is trying to convey, please share with me the story and the thoughts in the comment section so that I can learn a little bit more about what's going on right here, beyond my assumptions and just what I'm seeing for myself. I'm probably not able to gather my own context here. So if you guys could fill in those context clues, it would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Is he reading? Is that the Quran? Is he reading from the Quran? Like I don't know. I'm not sure. And I just knocked my microphone. Please forgive me if that was loud. Wow. Is that supposed to be his mother? Like, is he finding his mother and it's going back and forth between him finding his mother dead and his birth? Is that kind of what's going on right here? That's what it looks like. His acting is really good. Oh no, that's a child. That's a child. Oh no. Is it supposed to be his child? His acting is so good. I have no idea what all the symbolism is right here. I'm totally lost. I'm just watching at this point. What is that called? I forgot what it's called. Forgot. Shofar? Shofar? Key change. I told you were going down. Now they got him. As soon as he got the leader, they turned around and got him too. So the baby was born, okay. I'm so lost. Alright, so somebody who understands the culture or whatever all the symbolism is. It looks like he's leading the people now, is what it looks like. But everything in the middle, like I got lost somewhere along the way, and okay, so all right. Dialogue, understanding, and the widespread promotion of a culture of tolerance, acceptance of others, and of living together peacefully would contribute significantly to reducing many economic, social, political, and environmental problems that weigh so heavily on a large part of humanity. So this is a call to action to listen to one another and to find common ground and understanding as opposed to looking at our differences and the things that separate us. I said this in a video yesterday, of my pentatonics video. I'll let this play out. I don't think anything else is going to pop up, but we'll let it weigh out. Yeah, I think they're just leaving that up there just so you can read it. So, wow, okay, that was awesome. It had very cinematic qualities. Both production-wise of the music and just the whole concept, the whole idea. It had like a movie score, and it was a mini movie telling a story too. Very awesome. A lot of time spent on the video details, the treatment details for this. Dimash's vocals in this, absolutely amazing. Very breathy and wincing, almost crying in the beginning, in a delicate part of the song. But then it's that part where he stands up and it gets more bold as he stands up and chooses to not go quietly into that good night, so to speak. He stands up and fights. The song gets more broad, gets more bold, and then even right there at the end is that exclamation and that cry out, "We're choosing life." A lot of different things in there that I had never heard him do with his voice. A lot of different things that I've never heard him do before, and I've heard the man sing all kind of things at this point and reacting to him for over 2 years. And it blows my mind that he's still able to blow my mind with different things that he's able to do with his voice. Not that he's able to do them with his voice, it's just that I haven't heard him do these type of things. So like that whole middle section of them walking up the mountain and through the desert and everything, he was just doing things I never heard before. But back to what's going on right here. Of course, I don't, like I've said throughout, I don't know the details of culture of what is in the video. Now, I'm sure this was borrowed and taken from somebody's past culture. Immediately, I kind of go to the Holocaust and Hitler and the Nazis and everything. But that type of stuff has happened a lot throughout history. So I'm not going to pretend that that's the only time that has happened in the world. I know that it has happened time and time again throughout history, throughout empires and kingdoms that have reigned. So if this is borrowed from something else, please enlighten me and educate me in the comment section. But yesterday I was talking on a Pentatonics video about, because that video was called Prayers for the World. And basically it was a call to look what we've done to this. Like it's on us to help get it fixed. God, please shed your love and mercy and grace on all of us so that we can start righting some of these wrongs that we've done. And this is pretty much the same thing. I'll read it again. Dialogue, talking, communication back and forth, understanding, putting aside just our point of view, like, and being open your mind, open your heart to listening to somebody else, understanding, and the widespread promotion of a culture of tolerance means that I can live with that. Like what you're doing over there, I can tolerate that. I can live with that, and that's fine. Acceptance is that same thing. Like, I can live with that. It's fine. I can accept you for how you are. I may not necessarily have to agree with it, but I can accept it. I'm not going to hate you for what you're doing over there of others, and living together peacefully. That's all of that of what I just said combined. All of that what I said, living together peacefully, meaning that we can be different, and in our, I hate the word diversity, in our diverse situations, the common ground that we're learning about each other and being respectful to each other, instead of, man, why aren't you like me? Like, we live in a culture of a world that's like, why aren't you like me? Instead of saying, I learned something about them today. I learned something about that man. I learned something about that woman today. Like, that's interesting. That's interesting. It may not be for me, but that's cool. Like, I learned something about my neighbor today. That's cool. That's the approach that we're talking about here. Would contribute significantly to reducing many economic, social, political, and environmental problems that weigh so heavily on a large part of humanity. It's because we've been conditioned and groomed and primed at this point that there's only one way, and that's your way. Your way is the only way. The people are saying that your way is the only way. Do you. Do you. Live life. Live your truth. Your way is the only way. And that's not true. There's many different ways to get to the goal. Many different ways. Many different ways. I'm going to go to the gym a little bit. There are several different ways I can take to get there. Whichever one I choose is the one I choose. But I'll get there. Somebody else that may live next door to me may go a different way. But it's okay, because if we're both going to the gym, it doesn't matter how we get there, just that we get there. And I'm not going to fault them for going their route. Maybe they like looking at that view better than the view that I'm going to go to. And who's to say that I may go a different way tomorrow and they may go a different way tomorrow? It doesn't matter about all of that stuff, about that preference. What matters is that I can say, oh, you went to the gym. Which way did you go? Oh, I went that way. Oh, cool. Why'd you decide to go that way? Oh, because that way I get to look at this beautiful, beautiful view of the lake. The lake looks so pretty that way. Yeah, you're right. It does look pretty that way. Good choice. Why did you go the way that you went? Oh, because there's a different view of the lake when I get to go this way. The lake looks different on this side. Yeah, that looks good too. Maybe I'll go that way tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't have to be, man, you went the wrong way. My view is much better than yours. That's the way we've been taught. And this has been a long video, and I'm on my soapbox now. But I like this. I like this message here at the end, because this promotes unity and learning about each other, instead of always being put in our little box that the world leaders try to put us in, our own little box, fighting with each other about my box is better than your box. Like, I'm in this box. Why aren't you in this box? You're in the wrong box over there. This box is much better than your box over there. You don't know that. You're not in the box. The best thing is for everybody to break out the box and realize that we have more similarities than we have differences. And that's where we should be focusing on. What makes us similar, what makes us united, not what makes us different. You learn something about each other by what makes you different. You can't just hang around people that are just like you. You don't grow that way. You gain zero by that. You don't gain perspective. You don't gain differentiation. You don't learn how to cope with other people and be social, and be able to socialize with other people that aren't like you. Like, you become just in a box. That's how you stay in a box. Bust out of the box. Do this. Talk. Listen more than you talk. 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 1 mouth. Observe more than you talk. Take more in than you let out. Observe. Listen. That's how we grow. That's how we grow. You don't always have to agree. You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree. But if you learn something about somebody, then that's knowledge gain. And a smart person once said that knowledge is power. So it's time to learn a thing or two. If you guys enjoyed my reaction and this long soapbox after, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure notifications are turned on. Check out the description box. A lot of links down there to click on to show love and support to the channel. And as always, drop suggestions or requests for future reactions down in the comment section. Someone please shed some light on the story that is being told to get the point across here. I'm sure it's borrowed from something that has happened historically. Like I said before, my mind immediately goes to the Nazis and the Jews, what happened during the Holocaust. But like I said, I know that type of genocide and that type of government control and tyranny has happened throughout kingdoms and empires and reigns throughout the world. So if this is borrowed from one of those, please let me know which one this is borrowed from. I would really like to know. I would like to take this advice, and I would like to know and learn a little bit about something else that I'm not familiar with. So please do me that solid. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's Tuesday. It's the beginning of the week. Still look forward to Friday. Carve out your week. Figure out your goals, and then make it happen. Make it happen. It is on you. It always has been. As always, thank you guys so much for always showing up, showing love to the videos. hitting the like button, all this stuff. I really hope that you guys have stuck around for all this. I know a lot of people click off as soon as the video is over with, but I hope that you guys are encouraged, just like I've been encouraged by this. So I hope you guys stuck around. Thank you so much. If you stuck around for the whole thing, then just leave a hand, say, I stuck around, just let me know, and you guys will get a heart. I will make sure for the people that stuck around for the whole video, if you put your hand in here and say, I stuck around, give me a heart, I will heart all of those comments. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.